where the India Alliance is leading now is Haryana, 5:3.
5:3, which are also gains. Remember, it was 10-0 last time in Haryana. So you've got India Alliance making gains at the moment in Maharashtra, making gains in Haryana, making gains also in Karnataka. Because remember, in Karnataka last time, the Congress just got one seat. At the moment, Congress leading in 9, NDA in 9, India Alliance in 7. So the gains that are coming for the India Alliance, when you look at that 157 number, keep in mind that there are small gains they are making, but the BJP is holding its own in its bastion states. The bastion states are Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, and to some extent UP. They are 2-1 ahead still, Rashid Kidwa in UP.
Yeah. So going by this trend, these are very initial trend, but opposition looks like opposition is, fighting to, live for another day.
Uttar Pradesh, Rajdeep, if you look at it, what's interesting is of the 17 seats, and the Congress, if this holds at all, is leading in 4. Sitapur, Barabanki, Saharanpur and Rai Bareli.
Okay, so Rahul Gandhi leading. Rahul Gandhi is leading in both his seats at the moment. That is Wayanad and in the seat of Rai Bareli. The Prime Minister still leading firmly in Varanasi. So Varanasi very much a bastion, no surprise there. Delhi is where the BJP is 5-2 at the moment. So you've got two seats at the moment in Delhi where you're seeing the India Alliance at the moment making. So it's 5-2 at the moment in Delhi. But overall, when I look at the numbers, the way they are playing out at the moment, it's clear. You've got Chandni Chowk, where we expected JP Agarwal to give a fight. JP Agarwal is at the moment, as per these postal ballots, leading at the moment in Chandni Chowk. The other seat of Delhi where you're having a bit of a fight really is in East Delhi. So you're seeing East Delhi and in Chandni Chowk, Kuldeep Kumar of the Aam Aadmi Party. But overall, for parties like the Aam Aadmi Party, not good news from Punjab at all at the moment. In Bihar, where we expected a bit of a fight, NDA is pulling ahead, 27-7. So the NDA, which perhaps needed to ensure that at least in Bihar, they protected themselves, they are 7, remember, is a gain of 6. Last time, the India Alliance only had 1 seat, the Congress only had 1 seat in Bihar. So there are small gains at the moment, but not enough. I think the way to summarize it as we are approaching, 8:50, is the India Alliance, the opposition, making some gains in different parts of the country, but nearly not enough. And therefore, NDA still in pole position. 255 plays 158 is a 100-seat gap at the moment. Rahul Verma.
Rajdeep, I think what is also interesting that a large part of India Alliance gains are coming from other parties rather than the NDA itself. And that's what is keeping NDA is in the pole position.
The most fascinating contest right now in West Bengal, Rajdeep. It's even keel 16-16. This could actually go down to the wire where the seats of 42 seats of West Bengal is concerned. 16 BJP, 16 TMC, 2 to the Congress and CPM, and Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is trailing in Behrampur.
That's a big one. Yusuf Pathan, World Cup winner in 2011. He was brought in there more for the celebrity factor that he would bring. Encircle Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, the battle between Mamta and Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary in Behrampur.
Mamta's ability to make, other person like Yusuf Pathan win from a state which is, driven by, linguistic considerations.
Yeah, but these are all very early trends. These are all going to transform. In fact, someone told me, do not predict Behrampur till 6 p.m.
Jharkhand, Rajdeep. Jharkhand is very interesting. Of the 14 seats, NDA leading on 8, India on 6.
So you've got interesting news, even though the numbers suggest a wide gap. You've got some ulat-fare taking place now within states.
Yes.
What you're seeing is states like Maharashtra, which were one-sided last time, becoming competitive. States like Jharkhand, Haryana, Rajasthan, which was swept, maxed out by the BJP. BJP making some gains there. When I look at the state of Tamil Nadu, remember, is where the BJP hopes to make some gains. They're not making any. 0 NDA, India Alliance 23, AIDMK 1. Let's take a look at Kerala, where the BJP is hoping to script history by winning at least 1 seat. NDA 0, UDF 17, LDF 3. So as of now, in those distant southern states of, sorry to call them distant, but the southern states of Kerala and Tamil Nadu, it's a sweep at the moment for the India Alliance. The BJP holding it. Yes, one of my.
Goa.
What's happening in
Goa? 1-all.
1-all, which is what we predicted. But remember, Goa.
Which you didn't predict.
Well, I think South Goa, BJP still has the advantage, but we will see how that plays. At the moment, in South Goa, the India Alliance Congress candidate, they're leading. In North Goa, Shripad Naik, who's dominated North Goa for the last 25 years, is leading the union minister.
Nakul Nath now leading on Chhindwara in Madhya Pradesh.
Okay, so Chhindwara is the only state, only seat at the moment, the only lead at the moment, 28-1 for the NDA. Only Nakul Nath at the moment in Chhindwara is leading. So the bad news for the Congress and the good news for the NDA is coming from states where they did very well last time, like Madhya Pradesh, in the heart of the country. Any big takeaways that you have across the table when you're looking at these early numbers? Are we seeing, can we say comfortably that while the India Alliance may not be sweeping towards 400 as of now, sorry, the NDA clearly is still well ahead.
Yes, Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra seems to be signaling trends that might sustain.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So first, I think India is not doing as badly as it was predicted.
Early trends, postal
yes,
ballots.
yes. Like I think
with that caveat
yes,
all the time.
Yes. And given these trends, I think it would be harder for NDA to reach the upper bound what exit polls were predicting. But yes, these are early trends.
Yes, Rajat, your quick comment.
What I believe is that typically the results on a result day follow a hockey stick curve in terms of like how there will be a slow physical count of those postal ballots, which is a slow process. And then once the EVMs open up, rounds after rounds are quickly taken in. Within 2 hours, you will see flipping of a lot of trends and consolidation.
Absolutely.
After 2 hours, you should see those numbers.
I think around 12 o'clock. Remember, Sunetra Pawar now leading over Supriya Sule in Baramati. So while the Sharad Pawar faction may be leading in seats like Satara and Kolhapur, the Congress is leading there. In Baramati at the moment, it is Sunetra Pawar who has the edge. Yes, Rashid, your big takeaway from these early trends, very quickly.
We are going to see a far, stronger opposition. While Mr. Modi may return to power, but he will be faced with a formidable opposition. Okay. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, T.S. Sudhir.
Tamil Nadu and Kerala, very early trends, but I mean, this was one state where the BJP was hoping to say that hum bane tum bane ek duje ke liye.
Arey wah, hum bane tum. See, if you start singing, then I'll start singing in hum bane tum bane ek duje ke liye.
But,
go ahead.
The Congress
I don't know what to say. That was the next line. Yeah, that was the next line in that song. But go ahead.
Okay, well, Himachal, Rajdeep, right now the Congress making inroads. Shimla, the Congress is leading. Look at Assam. Assam is an interesting contest that's playing out. The NDA leading on 8, Congress coming in at 6 right now.
Okay, let's separate this country north, south, east, west to see how it's playing out across the regions of the country. At the moment in the northern belt, and here we are looking at the top of the northern belt, NDA leading in 63 but down 17, India 39, up 24. In states like Haryana and Rajasthan is where India is making some small gains there. In the eastern corner of the country, NDA, the lotus is still continuing to bloom in the east, 74, India at 42. It is in Trinamool Congress versus BJP, that's the tight fight. But across the northeast, in states like Assam and in the smaller states, you're seeing a virtual clean sweep. Bihar also, the NDA doing very well. Let's turn to the west of the country. In the west, this is where you're seeing this election really being dominated by the NDA. We're including, of course, parts of Chhattisgarh as well as Madhya Pradesh here. 89 to the NDA, India at 30. Their best showing at the moment, those 20 up, is because of Maharashtra. Maharashtra is where the India Alliance is holding its own at the moment. Turn to the south of the country, and this is where the India Alliance is at 56, but the NDA at 35 is up 10. Remember, the NDA won 29 out of 131 last time. This time they are up 10, and those 10 will come primarily at the moment from the state of Andhra Pradesh. Turn to the Hindi heartland that often decides elections. NDA 145, India 54. So it is the power of the Hindi heartland and indeed the gains that the NDA continues to make in the eastern corner of the country as well as holds its own in the west. Rahul, it looks at the moment that the NDA is in pole position, but the opposition as of now is down but clearly not out. In fact, it's risen a bit. compared to 2019.
I hope the Churchill quotes that they've been doing, they will not do it anymore looking at the results. They should be more even-headed now. They should be more level-headed looking at this. This is something which we've been saying, that at least respect the mandate whichever way it goes.
Absolutely.
The kind of rhetoric that was going on yesterday, war-mongering of sorts, as if India is going into some kind of a war today, shouldn't be the case. We should seize a peaceful
BJP has made inroads in Tamil Nadu. Tirunelveli, BJP is leading.
They will win.
Nagendran.
Okay, so we can take a look at some of the VIP candidates and see how those VIP candidates are doing, and we can zip you through the leads that are coming in from different places. Abhishek Banerjee leading in Diamond Harbour, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary now leading in Behrampur, Agatha Sangma is trailing in Tura, Akhilesh Yadav leading currently in Kannauj, Amit Shah, the Union Home Minister, leading currently in Gandhinagar. Anil Antony is currently trailing Anant Gite. We don't have a lead for yet. Anand Sharma. Now, of course, I was just looking at the number of votes that have been counted. The counting is progressing at a furious pace. Anil Baluli in the Paudi Garhwal seat is currently leading. If we go to the next sheet, Anupriya Patel is leading currently in Mirzapur and Apna Dal NDA ticket. Anurag Thakur is leading in Hamirpur. Arjun Ram Meghwal, Union Minister, is leading currently in Bikaner. Arun Govel, who created that ruckus in Meerut, is leading. He's one of the people who spoke about changing the constitution, landed his party in unnecessary hot water. Arvind Sawant is leading, the sitting MP on a Shiv Sena Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray ticket in Mumbai South. Asaduddin Owaisi leading in Hyderabad. B.Y. Raghavendra, son of BSY, leading currently in Shimoga. Bandi Sanjay Kumar is leading as well. Bansuri Swaraj, Sushma Swaraj's daughter, leading in the New Delhi seat against Somnath Bharti of the Aam Aadmi Party. Bhupender Yadav at this moment is trailing in Alwar. C.R. Patil, who won with the biggest margin last time round in Navsari, is leading. There's a battle on bragging rights. Who will win with the biggest margin in the BJP? Charanjit Singh Channi, former Chief Minister of the Congress in Punjab, is leading on the reserved seat of Jalandhar. Deepender Hooda is leading in the Hooda bastion of Rohtak in Haryana. Dharmender Yadav is leading in Azamgarh. Digvijay Singh at this moment in his principality of Rajgarh is currently in the lead. Nirua, the actor from Azamgarh, is trailing against Dharmender Yadav. Dimple Yadav is leading in Mainpuri. DK Suresh, a prestige battle this in Bangalore rural. DK Suresh is currently leading. Dushyant Singh, Vasundhara Raje's son, sitting MP from Jhalawar Baran, he's currently leading. Harsimrat Kaur Badal in Bathinda in Punjab, trailing. HD Kumaraswamy in Mandya, currently leading. Hema Malini in Mathura, Rajdeep currently leading.
You know, what you're seeing is most of the VVIP, when you went through this list, you'll see many of the VVIP candidates are holding their own as of now in these early trends. And normally, if you see a major ulat fair, it starts with some VVIP candidates starting to lose. So far, we are not seeing any major VVIP candidates lose. As I look in your map, you know, most of the candidates, interestingly, as of now, KC Venugopal is trailing in Alapi of the Congress. I don't expect that to last for long, but now, you know, for now, he's trailing there. But otherwise, it's a state dominated by the Congress at the moment.
Om Birla is trailing in Kota.
Yeah, so the
Om Birla is trailing in Kota. Bhupendra Yadav is trailing in Alwar.
The disappointing news for the BJP in the north is coming from Haryana and Rajasthan. The good news for the BJP is coming from Madhya Pradesh and Bihar. The good news for the India Alliance is primarily coming from states like Maharashtra and to some extent not doing as badly as many exit polls might have suggested in a state like Karnataka. They are holding their own in Tamil Nadu and Kerala, but remember they did well there last time also. So there are no gains. The gains are coming from Maharashtra, Haryana, Rajasthan for the India Alliance. But the BJP is holding its own in large states and also gaining incrementally because of good allies like Andhra Pradesh, Chandrababu doing well.
Okay, so here's a piece of trivia. Let's see how sharp you are with your political game. Who is the one MP who has served the maximum number of terms, who's eligible and contesting in this Lok Sabha election? Rajdeep, Quizmaster. Who's the MP who served maximum number of terms and is currently in the Lok Sabha? Let's see how sharp our pundits are.
Menaka Gandhi.
Well done.
Inderjit Gupta.
I won.
Inderjit Gupta of the CPI holds the record for 11 terms. Inderjit Gupta holds the record for 11 terms. Menaka Gandhi is currently leading in Sultanpur. This is her 9th term and if she wins this record, she will be the senior most MP in Parliament. Manish Tiwari currently leading in his new seat of Chandigarh. Mansukh Mandavia in Porbandar in Gujarat is leading. Manoj Tiwari in Northeast Delhi is leading.
Rahul, can you give us a breakup of this 181-259 BJP and Congress? how many leads does the BJP have at the moment and how many leads does the Congress have at the moment?
This is the power map of India. 259 leads for the NDA, down 37 from the last time. If you look at a party-wise breakup, the BJP currently leading on 224, the Janata Dal United on 9. The India Alliance is at 181, up 71 from the last time. Out of these, 87 leads are for the Congress party, 21 for the Samajwadi party, 17 for the Trinamool. If I now try and give you a sense of how this compares with past records. This is the graph which shows you where these parties stood. 343 is what the NDA had last time round. At this moment, they're currently leading on 259. Rajdeep.
You know, it's interesting when I look at some of these, the leads that you pointed out, the leading figures. Mahua Moitra is at the moment leading. She's in a big battle there in Krishnanagar. Remember, our surveys also said tight fight. The Trinamool Congress has made that a prestige battle. She at the moment is leading. The man who some believe could become the next Chief Minister of Odisha, remember he's contesting Lok Sabha though, Dharmendra Pradhan is leading at the moment there in Sambalpur. Very good news for the BJP coming in from Odisha at the moment. Interestingly, Hanuman Beniwal is leading from Nagaur. He's one, you know, he is the kind of person who, irrespective of which party he seems to join, he is able to control a seat, and that's pretty impressive.
No, it's a tough battle. It's not.
Yeah, but he's leading at the moment. And you've got to give him credit that, you know, Harsimrat Kaur Badal is trailing at the moment in Bhatinda. So
Taranjeet Singh from the BJP is leading Amritsar.
Yeah, so the BJP is leading in 2 in Punjab. And you've got 9 leads to the Congress. So the Congress and the BJP.
Singh leading in Khadur Sahib.
And that is the worry.
Independent, that's the worry.
You know, Amritpal Singh, Khalistani separatists leading in Khadur Sahib. So you've got a situation in Punjab where AAP is being squeezed out and the Akalis are being squeezed out. And it's become Congress, BJP. Taranjeet, if he wins, could become a minister in this government.
Okay, so I want to take our viewers through the strike rate of different parties in IPL cricket style. We have leads for 260 NDA seats, out of which the NDA has currently got a strike rate of 56%. We have leads for 182 India Alliance seats, out of which the India Alliance has a strike rate of 39%. So the India Alliance strike rate very inferior in comparison to the NDA strike rate, and that would give you a sense of where this is likely to end up. If I look at the retain ratio, the retain ratio essentially means seats which were won by a particular party last time round, how many of those seats are being won or where the party is seeing a lead at this moment. So out of the 266 seats that the BJP had last time, where we have trends, the BJP has a retain percentage of 70, which means 7 out of 10 seats which they won last time, they're currently still winning. The Congress seems to have been leading on 45 of those. That would give some solace to the Congress if this holds till the end. If I look at the Congress's retain ratio, 50 leads, out of which they're holding on to only 58. So their retain ratio quite inferior in comparison to that of the BJP.
If you look at it at 9 a.m., 261 playing 184, the gap has closed with 19 others. So at 9 a.m., if this was the number that we would have at the end of the day, it would suggest that the opposition has something to hold on to, and the BJP will say that, look, Prime Minister Modi is set for his hat-trick, but it's not 400 Paar. So I think you've got to look at these numbers at the moment in the context of the kind of propaganda that has followed before the elections. As of now, and I believe these are very early trends, they will change in the next couple of hours, you are seeing the opposition not doing as badly as the exit polls suggested. The BJP are not doing as spectacularly as they suggested. And that's because, Rahul, you're seeing state-by-state fragmentation to an extent. Certainly states like Haryana, Preeti state, and Maharashtra, my home state, reflecting this fragmentation. Maharashtra in particular is quite remarkable what we are seeing there. I don't recall last Shankarayar, you're also a resident of our lovely state, India 16, NDA 14. So it's neck and neck in the state of Maharashtra. Others are 1 at the moment. Yes, Baramati.
Look at Uttar Pradesh, Rajdeep. It's 40-29 right now.
That's
where
right.
The leads are
So
concerned.
let's spend a moment looking at the seat-by-seat battle in the key battleground states. I'll take Uttar Pradesh at the start. 80 seats in Uttar Pradesh. Out of the 80 seats in Uttar Pradesh, we have leads currently on 71. The NDA leading at 39, down 16 from the last time. The India Alliance at 30, up 24 from the last time. That's Uttar Pradesh. From there, let's go to West Bengal. 42 seats in West Bengal. Let's see how the BJP and the Trinamool are doing in West Bengal. 39 leads at the moment. The BJP leading on 18, the Trinamool on 18. Trinamool is down 2, the BJP is up 1. From there, let's come to Tamil Nadu. 39 seats in Tamil Nadu. The DMK alliance doing quite well in Tamil Nadu. 31 leads for the India alliance, down 1 from the last time. The BJP is leading on 1 seat in Tamil Nadu. That's the Tirunelveli seat where they're leading. In Karnataka, let's look at the 28 seats of Karnataka. In Karnataka, out of the 28 seats, we have leads for 24. The BJP-JDS alliance is leading on 15, down 7. The India alliance leading on 8, up 7. That would give some solace to DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah, not doing as badly at this moment as the exit polls had predicted. Let's come to Maharashtra, 48 seats. 16 for the NDA, down 10 from the last time. 16 for the India alliance, up 10 from the last time, suggesting, Rajdeep, a very pitched battle in that crucial state of Maharashtra.
Absolutely. Let's get quick reactions coming in at the moment. Sanju Verma of the BJP, Shama Mohammed of the Congress, and Preeti Menon of the AAP. And I'm going to ask you to keep it to 30 seconds each. We have to rush through the numbers, so please keep your interventions very short. First reaction from you, Sanju Verma. As of now, it appears that the NDA is ahead, but you're not dominating in the manner that you might have hoped. Your first quick reaction to these early trends, very early trends.
You know, Rajdeep, the catch is in that last phrase that you said. Trends, very early trends. And all I'll say is, point number 1, we are far ahead. Point number 2, from 11:30 a.m., 12 noon, you will see that the lead between the BJP-led NDA and the other side is only going to widen, and BJP is going to strengthen on its lead. And I maintain, not with overconfidence, with complete confidence, that the BJP-led NDA is going to be crossing that important milestone of 400 Paar. And Narendra Modi is going to be coming back, for the 3rd time in a row at the helm of affairs.
As I said, I need to keep it very short, all the interventions. Shama Mohammed, your first reactions to what you're getting. What is very clear is it seems that unless there's a spectacular turnaround, NDA will be inching towards 272 Paar, at least for now.
Yeah, Rajdeep, this is early hours. We all know that by 12 o'clock, we come to know the exact picture. I mean, there can be a lot of places where somebody is trailing can even go up. I have seen that for the last 10 years. So this is not the final count. We still believe we will win this election. Let's see. Let us reach at that around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. You will see there'll be a change. And here she's talking about 400 Paar, where you're very clearly saying 270. I mean, where does this 400 Paar come? Nobody knows. Unless she knows personally.
Okay, so Shama Mohammed is hoping that things will change. I hope as a result, some of the noises of protest that we heard before the elections will be dimmed if the numbers turn out to be closer. Preeti Menon, quick query to you. Aam Aadmi Party not doing well in Punjab. You're blanked out there, and not doing well in Delhi as well. Is this disappointing news or not for you if you lose in both your bastions of Punjab and Delhi?
I don't think that's the way it's going to pan out. I'm quite sure that we are going to win seats in Delhi and in Punjab. And for us, everything is a win because we are starting from here, literally. So I think that the Aam Aadmi Party is going to step into the parliament in this election with a sizable number. And you mentioned Maharashtra, where it is my home state. And on the ground, when I was involved in the campaign, it's looking as it is going to be a sweep by the India Alliance, by the Mahavikas Aghadi. So that's a very interesting state to watch out for. And it might just change the way the dynamics of power are in the country. So I think that this is a very, very...
So we'll wait.
Trends are looking very positive to me.
I think it's unfair to put all of you on the line at this early stage. All of you will say, please wait till 12 o'clock, things will change. But Rahul, what is not changing as dramatically for the opposition is the fact that the NDA is still 2-1 ahead in the Hindi heartland. And unless you can capture the Hindi heartland, you can't aspire to power. You can become... You're doing better than 2019. NDA is like the India Alliance is like that student who got 20% marks in the last exam has gone up to 50 this time. But 50% doesn't get you a first class. To get a first class today, you need 80% and more.
Enough to order laddus. Congress laddus now.
Congress may order laddus. They are welcome to do all the celebrations. We have to go by the numbers as they stand today. India Alliance for now is like a student who is getting pass marks but is not getting distinction. At the same time, as of now, the NDA student who got a distinction last time is hovering around the first class mark, not getting, but these are early trends. Yes, Shankar.
Across all party headquarters, there will be a convenient consensus at this hour that picture abhi baki hai.
Picture abhi baki hai, picture bilkul baki hai.
Let's take a look at the strength scanner for different parties. Now, what the strength scanner means is seats which a particular party has won in every election in the last 3 elections, how are they doing there? Those are called safe seats. So the BJP has 94 seats classified as safe. Out of them, they're currently leading on 66 of those. The BJP has 164 relatively safe seats. They're currently leading on 98 of them. Relatively safe means seats which the party has won in 2 elections out of the last 3 elections. The BJP, interestingly, is leading on 9 very weak seats. Seats which the party hasn't won in any election over the last 3 elections. So they've made some effort to try and turn their weak seats into potential opportunities. I want to give you a sense of the Congress's strength scanner at the moment. The Congress has 16 safe seats, seats which the party has won in every election in the last 3 elections. They're currently leading on 10 of those. The Congress has 35 relatively safe seats, seats which the party has won in 2 out of the last 3 elections. They're currently leading in 18 of those. Interestingly, the Congress is doing well on some very weak seats as well. Whether that holds till the end or is that because counting has just started, we don't know that just for the moment. But that's the way it's seeming at this moment, Rajdeep.
You know, the sense I'm getting from this election is we are seeing a country whose diversity is being reflected. You know, we think of one nation, one leader, one party. Actually, this is a country where different states are showing very, very different trends. If you were look to, you know, if this was an election to take place in a few of the southern states, it presents a very different picture. The moment you turn to the east, again, there, Northeast presents a very different picture.
So let's do that.
Presents in a Bengal or an Odisha.
Let's spend a moment on the regional breakup.
The question whether the BJP is going to cross the magic figure of 272 on its own or not. At present, it looks rather unlikely.
What difference does that make? At the end of the day, I've gone into this election with a pre-poll alliance. The president will call me first. I become the prime minister for a third time. How does that change? Very quickly.
It changes in the sense because in 2014, 2019, you had a single party majority.
So you're looking at whether the BJP crosses 272 on its own. Fair enough. You know,
but the alliance has crossed 272.
Yeah,
so right now you're looking at 272.
But at this moment, the pollsters would be a bit worried, Rahul Verma. Unka to abhi lag raha hai ki they're not off to a good start.
They're not ordering laddus.
Pollsters are not ordering any laddus.
But this is very early. This is very early.
Just at this moment. Okay, let's do a region-wise breakup. I'll start from the south of India. In the south, the NDA has made 12 leads from the last time. 41 leads for the NDA, up 12 from the last time. The India Alliance is currently leading in 60, up 2 from the last time. So if the South was the entire country, the India Alliance in good position to form the government. From the South, let's now go to the West. In the West, 143 seats. We have leads for 131. The NDA is leading on 92, down 24 seats from the last time. The India Alliance on 37, up 24 seats from the last time. From there, I now come to the East. In the eastern states of India, the NDA leading on 76, down 4 from the last time. The India Alliance on 45, up 16 from the last time. Let's now come to the North. In the North, the NDA is leading on 64, down 27 leads from the last time. 51 for the India Alliance, up 34 from the last time. Somebody asked me to show the party-wise breakup, so I'll spend a moment doing that. Let me take you through. The NDA is at 273, down 44 seats from the last time. 236 of these leads are for the Bharatiya Janata Party. 8 are for Nitish Kumar's JDU. The India Alliance is leading on 197. Out of these, 90 are for the Congress, 28 for the Samajwadi Party, 17 for the Trinamool. The Congress won't be unhappy if it ends up with 90 seats. That's not a bad number they're currently at.
No, absolutely. You see, the
80% gain.
You know, I've always believed for the Congress to have any chance, they have to cross 100. But you see, they are now like a batsman who's happy with 90, doesn't want a century. And Rashid Kidwai, at the start of the show, said they'll be happy with 75 Paar. So you've got a situation. But, you know, there are four or five swing states. Karnataka swing state, NDA leading in 15, India in 8, others in 1. For the India Alliance, that's a gain of 7 in a state where they won just 1 seat. Let's turn to the second swing state, as I call it, which is Maharashtra. Maharashtra at the moment, NDA leading in 20, India in 16, others in 1. That's 17 down for the NDA. They won 41 out of 48 there last time. That's a gain of 7 for the India Alliance. That's swing state number 2. Swing state number 3 is Bihar. In Bihar at the moment, NDA leading in 25, down 8 compared to last time. India in 9 in a state that they won only 1 last time. The fourth swing state that we should look at is West Bengal. At the West Bengal, it's BJP leading in 20, Trinamool Congress in 17, Congress plus CPM in 3. So effectively, you could say India versus NDA is 20 all in the state of West Bengal. Turn to another swing state, potentially Odisha, NDA 10, BJD 0. So the real swing state for the NDA at the moment is the state of Odisha. And I look at a final swing state at the moment, which is Telangana. Remember last time the BRS was sweeping that state. This time NDA leading in 10 at the moment in Telangana. So Telangana is one of the states where the NDA has done very well compared to, they had only 4 seats, correct me if I'm wrong, T.S. Sudhir last time. So it's a gain of 6 there. So you're seeing, Rahul, in the swing states, India Alliance making gains, but not sufficient gains to actually overturn government formation. That's the way to look at this election.
Yes. Alliance has crossed now 200, and the gap between India Alliance and NDA, which was like in 2:1, has reduced a lot.
And has reduced considerably, considerable reduction.
We can start showing, we can start showing the vote share percentages to give you a sense of. And remember, these are very initial votes that have been counted. But if you look at the vote share percentages, so currently, if I look at the breakup of the different parties, the BJP has 41.4% of the votes that have been counted. And that's the way it stands just at this moment. If I look at the strike rate of the different parties, the NDA strike rate is 54, the India Alliance strike rate at this moment 42. And if I look at the tally for each party, the India Alliance is currently leading on 211, with the Congress having 94 of those leads.
You know, the one, sorry, before you go, just one swing state that I didn't mention because it's really throwing up a result, Shankar, and that reflects perhaps where the markets, because the markets are looking at India today very closely and what we are saying. And at the moment, no, they are. NDA 41, down 23, India Alliance 35, up 29. So UP is where you're seeing the contest. If in India's biggest state, the NDA doesn't dominate, there is no way they can reach anywhere close to 400 Paar. So 400 Paar is now being turned into 300 Paar, and for the other alliance, it's becoming a case, can we, close in the gap even further and keep the BJP, as Rashid pointed out, below 272. So what we've seen in the last half an hour, again very early trends, is the closing of the gap. We are seeing a real election at the moment, a hotly contested seat-by-seat election in states like Maharashtra, Karnataka, even in Uttar Pradesh, even in Rajasthan, even in Haryana. So as a result, what was expected to be a cakewalk by most exit pollsters for the NDA is turning out as of now only at 9:20 when the markets have opened, and they've opened as a result, what, 1,500 points down. Yeah. Rajat looking at them very carefully because he obviously does invest in the stocks.
No, Rajdeep, even you had also invested enough. You very well.
I'm mutual funds, man. Mutual fund. I'm not a stock. I'm not a day trader.
As far as, just to give a contrarian view, a fair number of votes have been counted, larger than most post-poll and exit polls, and the trends at this moment are quite different from what the polls are saying. Okay, so if that's the case, there'll be no dancing around.
There's another context.
Which is what?
The equity investments that the opposition has made seem to be paying off better than the fixed deposit that the BJP has made.
And I'll tell you, if you start looking at the vote share numbers, the situation is quite different. Now look at this. I'm giving you the NDA India density map. Now what this means is how many seats are these formations running with what kind of vote percentages. Of the votes that have been counted, the NDA has 32 seats where their vote percentage is more than 50. The India Alliance has 30 seats where their vote percentage is more than 50. The NDA has 15 seats where the vote percentage is between 40 and 50 of the votes that have been counted till now. The India Alliance has 10 seats where their vote percentage is between 40 and 50, and 28 seats where the vote percentage is between 25 and 40. At this moment, Rajdeep, the election is appearing more keen. So all the pre-panditry, there may be some somersaults required on that.
No, because remember, the figure that I keep pointing out, in 2019, Rahul, the NDA won 224 seats, or the BJP with 50% vote share and more. Now that's come down as of now only to 32. You're seeing, therefore, even if the seats, the NDA is ahead and they are at 272 at the moment, in vote share they've come down. So the entire election in that sense has got tighter even in terms of vote share. And that reflects perhaps the fact that this has been a far more competitive election compared to 2019, which was the post-Pulwama, post-Balakot election, and what we saw in 2014. So as of now, what we are seeing is a much tighter election of a kind perhaps that no exit pollster has predicted. As you're seeing, the stock market also coming, and you know, we are not reaching Sidhu Moosewala stage at this point, but you are finding a much tighter election, which is what we want. You see, now we have excitement. It's like a IPL match, unlike the final between Knight Riders and Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Rajdeep wants and he's been wanting.
I've been wanting a tight election. I want a tight election. Whoever wins doesn't matter.
I pulled out the margin calculator. Let me spend a moment explaining what the margin calculator does. If this election stays tight, the margin calculator is going to blow your mind. At this moment, there are 485 seats where the margin between the winner and the runner-up is less than 5,000, which shows just how tight this election is at this moment in what has been counted so far. The NDA has 255 of these leads, the India Alliance is 211. So 485 seats where the gap between the winner and the runner-up, the leading party and the runner-up, is less than 5,000 votes. There are very few seats where it's really opened up. Only 3 seats in our margin calculator where the gap is already more than 25. These are the seats of Khajuraho, Indore and Tikamgarh, all from Madhya Pradesh, where the margin is more than 25,000. In the others, the battle is much tighter. If I look at the number of seats where the margin is less than 10,000 between the party that's leading and the party that's in the runner-up position, 499 such seats, 265 plays 215. At this moment, Rajdeep, it's seeming like a very close contest.
And you know, Preeti is looking at the Haryana numbers and Uttar Pradesh. But UP, look at Haryana for a moment. India Alliance leading in 6, NDA in 3, including Gurgaon.
You know,
where Raj Babbar at the moment is leading.
That's the comment I'm trying to make. You know, in Gurgaon was a seat which was a settled seat from the word go. Gurgaon was never even that the Congress could even win it. Therefore, Raj Babbar was brought in as a last-minute candidate. He'd be surprised to look at these numbers.
You know, when I look at Gurgaon, Rohtak, where of course Dipinder Hooda is contesting, Bhiwani, Sirsa, where Kumari Shelja is contesting, Kurukshetra, where Sunil Gupta, Aam Aadmi Party is only leading. The only lead, Aam Aadmi Party wanted to win in Punjab. Guess where their only lead is coming? It's coming from Kurukshetra.
Two leads in Punjab also. There are 2 leads in Punjab.
And Ambala's one. So what you've got is a state like Haryana, which was 10-0 last time to the NDA, is now 6-3.
You know, what I'm waiting for
and the other one, which is fascinating, Rahul, and which is really going to become the talking point at the moment, is India Alliance is leading the BJP in Uttar Pradesh. 39 is playing 37. Now, this is early trends. It's only 9:20. But this is the turnaround. We were looking for Ulat Fair. If there is any Ulat Fair, while the numbers are still stacked in favor of the NDA, largely because of a state like Andhra Pradesh, where remember that alliance is doing very well. 217 playing 279. The Hindi heartland has turned at the moment.
The sheer fact that the Congress is leading, Rahul, in 6 of the 17
so we can
seats it was contesting.
We can look at Uttar Pradesh. So the NDA is at 37 leads, down 24 from the last time in Uttar Pradesh. The India Alliance, would you believe it, is leading in Uttar Pradesh at the moment, 39, up 33 from the last time. The BJP has 36 leads. The Apna Dal has 1. The Congress is leading currently on 7. The Samajwadi Party on 32. If this continues, the election becomes very, very tight and very exciting. And Pradeep Gupta and his team are going to have some palpitations when they're looking at these numbers, given how different these are. Yeah? Varanasi, the Prime Minister is leading. Okay, so we can look at the VIP candidates. So why don't I spend a moment looking at some of the VIP candidates and giving you a sense of what's happening with some of the big faces in Indian politics. Anupriya Patel on an Apna Dal ticket currently trailing in Mirzapur. Arun Govil in Meerut on a BJP ticket currently trailing. Dimple Yadav is in the lead in Mainpuri. Dharmender Yadav is in the lead in Azamgarh against Dinesh Nirua. Hema Malini is leading currently in Mathura. Jagdambika Pal on a BJP ticket in Dumariaganj is currently trailing. Jitin Prasada in Pilibhit is currently trailing. The big story seems to be coming from Uttar Pradesh. Rahul Gandhi in Raebareli is currently leading. Prime Minister Modi in Varanasi is leading. Sultanpur, Menaka Gandhi is trailing currently in Sultanpur. Rajnath Singh, the Defence Minister, is leading in Lucknow. Smriti Irani at this moment, Union Minister, is trailing in Amethi. Sanjeev Balyan is trailing in Muzaffarnagar. Ravi Kishan in Gorakhpur is currently in the lead in Chief Minister. Yogi Adityanath's constituency. So lots of ulat pher. Rajdeep wanted some excitement and some buzz.
Can I also point out what is fascinating? Remember, Gujarat always dominated by the BJP. It's 22-4 at the moment. Jamnagar, Patan, which I had told you the other day. Remember, 4 of the 7 MLAs from Patan are opposition. Sabarkata, no surprise again there, strong. Amar Singh Chaudhary's son, Tushar Chaudhary, contesting from there, tough fight there. And Anand, where Amit Chawda, this is the seat where most people expected the Congress, if there was one seat that they would win, Anand, it has a large minority population. It's a seat with a strong Congress base there. So Anand, Sabarkata, Patan and Jamnagar are the 4 seats at the moment in Gujarat where the opposition is leading. So it's 22-4 in a state where both in 2014 and 2019, the BJP had won 26-0, Rahul.
Western Uttar Pradesh, out of 27 seats, Uttar Pradesh is where the story of this counting is unfolding before our eyes. In Western Uttar Pradesh, the India Alliance is 16 leads, up 12 from the last time. NDA at 10, down 9 from the last time. Let's now come to central, the Awadh region. In Awadh, the NDA at 8, down 6 from the last time. The India Alliance at 7, up 6 from the last time. Let's now come to Eastern Uttar Pradesh. In Eastern Uttar Pradesh, the India Alliance at 17, up a whopping 16 seats from the last time. The sample is now quite robust. It might change still, but these are not now a couple of hundred seats. Now we're talking votes in the thousands. The NDA is at 15, down 10 from the last time. Let's now come to the more impoverished part of the state, which is Bundelkhand. Of the 4 seats in Bundelkhand, it's dead heat, 2 versus 2. But make no mistake, and this is where the election intelligence dashboard really comes into play, because we can pull out the kind of insights I guarantee no channel is even remotely capable of being able to provide to you. Rajdeep.
The fascinating election that's taking place across this country is quite simply because, and you'll show it on your retain ratio, the seats that are switching. Remember, elections are decided when seats start switching. You've got seats which were held by the NDA where they're losing, actually being saved by the eastern belt of the country, the peninsular India. Odisha, West Bengal, and to some extent Andhra and Telangana are saving the NDA at the moment. It's the Hindi, just a minute, sir. It's the Hindi heartland where the real transformation is taking place in this election. I presume we call Haryana also part of the Hindi heartland. So Haryana, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, to some extent Jharkhand, we are seeing change taking place.
Gujarat,
Bihar, NDA holding. Gujarat, of course, there. Maharashtra, neck and neck. West Bengal, neck and neck. BJP winning because the 3 states which are their heartland, Madhya Pradesh,
the states
dominated.
which were written away, Uttar Pradesh was written away, is now in the game.
Congress so far.
Suddenly,
Okay, so Rajdeep asked about this. Okay, Rajdeep wants to know if Congress has hit 100. I'll take you
102
through.
at the moment.
No, so can I take you through the swing seats first? Okay, the swing seats are seats which have changed hands in every election over the past 3 elections. So these are seats that are easy come, easy go because they're very slippery. Parties can lose those seats. We have trends currently for 112 swing seats. Out of these, the India Alliance is leading on 65. The NDA on 41, NDA down 4, India Alliance, Congress at 22, 8 for the Samajwadi Party, 4 for the Trinamool. At this moment, the Congress is definitely not proving to be the Kamzor Kadi. Rajdeep wanted to know the breakup of every party and whether the Congress has been able to hit 100. The India Alliance is currently leading on 224. And yes, at this moment, I don't know if it will hold till the end, but at this moment, the Congress is leading on 102. So par ho gaya, bhai, Rashid Kidwai. Where are the laddus? Rashid Kidwai can get some laddus.
Laddus are not there with Rashid Kidwai, they are there 24 of
I'll be honest. Rahul, it's very clear. If the Congress crosses 100, this is something the BJP will not cross 272. You see, forget about NDA. Just a minute. NDA could cross. NDA certainly could cross. NDA has strong allies who are doing well today. Chandrababu Naidu, I keep repeating his name.
Naidu could well become the same Naidu.
He's the kingmaker.
Yes.
If these numbers hold, Chandrababu Naidu could become the kingmaker. But Rahul, the fact is, if the Congress stays above 100, it will be difficult for the
think of
BJP
it
to cross
as an
272.
IPL match. The Congress is off to a good start by Congress standards. Can they hold? It's a long match.
Exactly,
You've
Rahul.
got some leads in the beginning. Can they hold?
Honestly, Rahul, let me again say, I think just 2 rounds of counting would have been over at EVM. Not even that.
Two, sir.
Not even.
Not
I
even
think barely 1 round. So please hold our horses, allow
What he's
results to
saying
settle
that can
in.
be
No,
further
Rajat, what we
might
do,
still change.
Rajat, on the
What
show
you are-
we play T20. So what the score is at the end of 2 overs, we are telling you. We had 20 overs to play. At the end of 2 overs, what we thought would be a complete one-way washout at Travis Head,
Yes,
destroying the
that-
opposition.
No, no, but-
Now the other side has got some bowlers who are putting them under
Rajiv,
check.
fair enough,
That's
fair
all.
enough, fair
And the
enough.
markets are also reflecting that.
Oh,
A
yes.
sense of
Markets are
nervousness.
like 3,000
And usually,
points down
Rahul,
or
if there's
something.
anyone who knows more about election than you and me, it's the markets. So the markets have picked
No,
up
no, I
something
don't agree
which
with
has
that.
picked up
Rajdeep,
action.
one second. All the
markets
market
are reacting.
players, all tukkabazi, they're looking at India today trying to understand what's happening. They pick their cues if they,
No,
they,
so
they,
it's,
they
it's,
would be
it's actually a
concerned.
money-making time. I mean, if you want to do some intraday trading,
Okay, but
this is
let
the
me
time.
tell you, look at
So now
Andhra
the
Pradesh.
momentum is with
You
the
see,
opposition.
out of the 284, at the moment, Chandrababu Naidu is leading in 19 seats.
Wow.
So that includes a large amount of the TDP. That's the biggest ally at the moment that is taking
Okay,
the BJP
Rajiv
about
Kumar, the Chief Election
272.
Commissioner, speaking at this time. Let's listen to what Rajiv Kumar is saying. He's the man who's holding this entire election process. Let's listen to him.
तो दैट जितने भी लोग जानना चाहते हैं, देखना चाहते हैं, उन्हें कोई परेशानी ना हो। और सभी आरओस को जो 542 कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसीज में इस समय काउंटिंग करा रहे हैं, जहां करीब करीब 65,000 से ऊपर की टेबल्स लगी हुई हैं, हर जगह में उनको कहा गया है कि पोलिंग एजेंट्स को और कैंडिडेट्स को निश्चित रूप से बैठने दें, पूरी पारदर्शिता के साथ काउंटिंग करें, जो रूल बुक है उसका पालन अक्षरते करें, मतलब एक भी वायलेशन नहीं होनी चाहिए, अदरवाइज खैर नहीं है। यानी जो रूल बुक है उसका पालन करें, पारदर्शिता से पालन करें, कैंडिडेट्स को और उनके एजेंट्स को हर जगह में शामिल रखें, सीसीटीवी फुटेज 24/7 लेते रहें हर प्रक्रिया का, ताकि पूरी पारदर्शिता बनी रहे। तो जैसे वोट डालने में मेहनत की, उसी तरीके से आज यहाँ भी पूरी पारदर्शिता के साथ वो सब लोग काम कर रहे हैं।
सर, अगर किसी तरह की गड़बड़ी की रिपोर्ट मिलती है तो किस तरह का एक्शन आप लेते हैं?
हम लोग खुद यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, हमारे सारे सेंट्रल ऑब्जर्वर्स बैठे हुए हैं। हर काउंटिंग सेंटर में एक सेंट्रल ऑब्जर्वर है जो वहाँ बैठा हुआ है, वो सर्टिफाई करेगा रिजल्ट को हर राउंड के, उसी के बाद डिक्लेयर होगा। हमारा एजेंट है वो, हमारे मतलब आईज एंड ईयर्स वहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, हम उनके सबके कॉन्टैक्ट में हैं। और कहीं से भी कोई प्रॉब्लम आएगी हमारे सेंट्रल ऑब्जर्वर्स को बताएंगे, कैंडिडेट्स वहाँ मौजूद हैं वो लोग, और हमारे पास आएगी बात तो उसको इमीडिएट ठीक करेंगे। कोई गलती करने की संभावना नहीं है, सबको सख्त हिदायतें दी गई हैं। लेकिन अगर कोई कहीं से किसी को शक है, कोई शिकायत आती है तो बताएं हमें, एविडेंस के साथ हम लोग इमीडिएट कार्रवाई करें।
तो अपडेट कैसे कर रहे हैं वेबसाइट वगैरह पे जो लोग देख रहे हैं, आप बता रहे हैं?
वो कंटिन्यूस अपडेट हो रहा है, वो डायरेक्ट डाटा फीड करते हैं सेंटर से, हर टेबल से, और हर राउंड के बाद वो कंटिन्यूस फीड हो रहा है।
और कब तक सर तस्वीर साफ हो जाने की?
अब ये तो शुरू हो गया है, फर्स्ट राउंड के रिजल्ट आने शुरू हो गए हैं, 9 बज चुके हैं। सारी टीम हमारी रात भर 2-3 दिन से यहीं काम कर रही है, सो रही है यहीं पर, और आ जाएगा, अब धीरे धीरे खुल ही जाएगा।
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू।
That excitement comes from Uttar Pradesh. The India Alliance has 42 seats. If Akhilesh Yadav and Rahul are watching, the Congress has 7 leads in Uttar Pradesh. The Samajwadi Party has 35. The NDA has 36, down 28 from the last time. 34 for the BJP. The RLD at only 1. So this is where the story of Uttar Pradesh is being written. If I go region-wise.
Hot seat cool hawa is moving, and look at the names that I'm about to give you. This is going to shed tremors across the country. Hot seat cool hawa. My friend Kishori Lal Sharma, the long-standing retainer of the Gandhi family, is leading over the mighty Smriti Irani as of now in hot seat cool hawa in Amethi. So the cool hawa is in the direction of Kishori Lal Sharma. Let's turn from there to the neighboring Raebareli constituency held by likes of Firoz Gandhi, Indira Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi contesting from there is leading at the moment over Dinesh Pratap Singh. No surprise there. Cool hawa over Rahul Gandhi, who's also leading in Wayanad. Let's turn to New Delhi, where I vote at the moment. Basuri Swaraj, head girl of Vasant Valley, where my children went to school, if I may say so, but she's leading, daughter of Sushma Swaraj. Trailing at the moment, Somnath Bharti is leading at the moment. Aam Aadmi Party, Somnath Bharti.
Somnath Bharti, after our exit poll, Rahul, Somnath Bharti said, I will shave my head if these exit poll results
all right, so you don't have to shave your head as of now. Now let's turn to Kurukshetra, which is really a battle, a Kurukshetra battle, because you had Naveen Jindal, you had Sushil Gupta of the AAP, and you have Abhay Chautala. And at the moment, the cool hawa is still coming. Where is the cool hawa? Cool hawa kis taraf ja rahi hai? My producer is saying waiting.
Sushil Gupta's leading.
We'll take it later. Okay, we'll take it later, says our producer. Any more cool hawa that you want to give us? That's
no,
about
so here
cool
it
hawa
is.
that we
Let's go region by region in Uttar Pradesh, because the story of this election is coming from Uttar Pradesh. In Western Uttar Pradesh, we now have leads for all 27 seats. The India Alliance is leading on 15 seats in Western Uttar Pradesh. The Congress on 2, the Samajwadi Party on 13. The NDA is leading on 11, down 8 from the last time. From there, let's now come to Central Uttar Pradesh. Awadh, the NDA is leading on 8, down 6 from the last time. The India Alliance is leading on 7, SP on 5, Congress on 2. Let's now come to Purvanchal, Eastern Uttar Pradesh. 34 leads in Eastern Uttar Pradesh. The NDA is down 13 from the last time, leading only on 14. And the India Alliance is leading on 19, up 18 from the last time. That's a big turnaround in the fortunes of the India Alliance in Eastern Uttar Pradesh. Lastly, to Bundelkhand. Of these 4 seats, it's split 2-2. Make no mistake, the story of this election at this moment is coming from Uttar Pradesh. If I give you a very quick sense of the strike rate, the India Alliance's strike rate has improved. At this moment, the India Alliance has a better strike rate than the BJP in Uttar Pradesh. 54% strike rate for the India Alliance, 44% strike rate for the BJP. This is the story of Uttar Pradesh.
And the story of Uttar Pradesh, along with hot seat, cool hawa, because our sponsor, let's go to our hot seat, cool hawa, Trivandrum. No seat has engaged people in the south quite like this. Rajiv Chandrasekhar versus Shashi Tharoor versus Mr. Ravindran. There you've got at the moment Shashi Tharoor leading. So the author, diplomat turned politician could well be having a 4th successive win. Shashi Tharoor is leading at the moment in Thiruvananthapuram. Hyderabad, Asaduddin Owaisi, considered invincible in his bastion, is leading at the moment over Madhavi of the
BJP.
Madhavi Lata of the BJP. Mandi.
Okay.
And the moment I say Mandi, my colleague Rahul Kaval
Rajdeep, stop
gets
this.
even more excited. Okay, I won't.
Cut me some slack. Rajdeep, cracks the same joke. ये बार-बार same joke नहीं हो सकता. Come on, this is not fair.
Hot seat cool
It's also disrespectful.
जीत रही है.
Rahul जीत रहा है.
भाई को आपको मुबारक हो. This is really unfair, Rajdeep. Just it's also borderline misogynistic. It's not right. I don't agree with this. This is not fair. Okay, so in Maharashtra, 44 leads in Maharashtra. The NDA leading on 23, down 11 from the last time. The India Alliance is leading on 18, up 9 from the last time. The BJP has 15 leads. The Eknath Shinde Sena has 8. The Congress is leading on 6. The Shiv Sena, Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray Sena is leading on 9. The Sharad Pawar NCP is leading on 3. Very close battle in Maharashtra as well. 23 versus 18, Rajdeep.
You know, Maharashtra is fascinating because what you're seeing in Maharashtra is the map.
What's the breakup of the NDA in Maharashtra?
Okay, 1 second.
We'll give you the breakup in a moment, but when you look at the Maharashtra numbers, Shankar, what you're seeing is a domination by the BJP, largely in the Vidarbha region. Akola, Buldana, Raver, Jalgaon is where they are leading at the moment. But when you come, as you come into Konkan, as you come into Marathwada has a clear sweep at the moment, places like Osmanabad for the India Alliance. And then when you come into Western Raigad, Satara, it is again Baramati at the moment is Ajit Pawar leading. So Ajit Pawar, Sunetra Pawar is still leading over Supriya Sule there. Bhiwandi is, Shirur is where NCP, Sharad Pawar is leading. Let's come to the ones in Mumbai, in and around Mumbai at the moment. Nashik at the moment, India Alliance. But you've got basically a situation where the India Alliance and the Shiv Sena UBT is doing better than the Shiv Sena Shinde. NCP Sharad Pawar doing better than NCP Ajit Pawar, with one exception of Baramati. And in direct fights, BJP doing better than...
The stock market has slumped by 2,500 points now. The stock market is down. If we can have the numbers of the markets are down 2,500 points.
So yesterday's gain was 14 lakh crores, today's loss is 14 lakh crores.
Just at this moment.
Net, yeah.
Okay, so let's now look at Maharashtra. 23 leads for the NDA, down 11 from the last time, 15 of those for the BJP, 8 for the Eknath Shinde Sena. Ajit Pawar's faction hasn't been able to open its account. They had 5 seats they were contesting. They're not leading on any of those. The Sharad Pawar faction on 3. The Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray faction currently leading on 9, the Congress leading on 6. If I take a look at the region-wise breakup, we'll start with Konkan Thane. In Konkan Thane on the 7 seats, the NDA is 5, the India Alliance is 2. If I come now to Marathwada, of the 7 leads that we have, split, dead heat, 3-3-1. If we now come to Mumbai, in Mumbai 3-3, very tight battle in Mumbai as well. If we come to northern Maharashtra, 3-3, tight battle in North Maharashtra as well. Of the 10 seats, the NDA doing well here, 7 versus 3. If we now come to western Maharashtra, 3 versus 4 of the 9 leads that we have in western Maharashtra. Uttar Pradesh, the India Alliance in front. In Maharashtra, a very tight battle this, Rajdeep.
Yeah, but you know, Uttar Pradesh is as of now clearly the story. If this lead holds, this is a remarkable turnaround. Remember, 2014, 2017, 2019, 2022 assembly, 4 elections in a row, BJP dominated. You've got the Yogi Modi double engine that's been spoken about here. If in the state where the Prime Minister is contesting, and in Varanasi also we are seeing a tough fight. Ajay Rai is giving the Prime Minister a tough fight in Uttar Pradesh, which is a sign of the times. If the Prime Minister is facing a tough fight in these early rounds with Ajay Rai, it's a sign of the times in Uttar Pradesh. Yes, go ahead.
I'm just going to ask you, Rajdeep, may I gloat because you do it all the time? When I came back from UP, what did I tell you?
Absolutely. Preeti said it is a tough fight and she expects the BJP to face a tough fight from the opposition.
So, Rajdeep, can we say Uttar Pradesh ke ladke, they have arrived?
No, let's not say.
Let them arrive a few days later.
At 12 o'clock, if these results hold, I'll say they are arrived. Otherwise, let's not get excited.
If they are still at the party at noon, then they may have arrived. At this moment, they're dancing at the gates. The Bharat is still to come to the hall.
Also in the state of Karnataka, a state where, remember, the opposition needs a double-digit lump. At the moment, they're 11. NDA 17. So they're not getting wiped out in Karnataka as well.
One of the, Gujarat was seen virtually as a banker state of sorts. Of the 22 leads the NDA has, the Congress also has 4. So it's 4 versus 22 in Gujarat. From there, if I come just for a moment to Rajasthan and show you what's happening on the 25 seats of Rajasthan. On the 25 seats of Rajasthan, it's 13 versus 11. Congress up 10 seats from the last time. This is very different from what the exit polls were showing, and quite remarkably so, making this election and this morning extremely, extremely exciting. On the 17 seats of Telangana, we have leads for 15 seats. The NDA is leading on 9, the Congress on 5. The BRS has been wiped out, down 7 from the last time. From there, let's now come to Punjab and show you what's happening in Punjab. In Punjab, the Congress is on 6 seats, down 2. The AAP is on 3, up 2. The NDA, which is the BJP in this case, is leading on only 1. Rajdeep spoke about Karnataka. Let's spend a moment on Karnataka. On the 28 seats of Karnataka, the NDA is leading on 17, down 9. The India Alliance on 11, up 10, Rajdeep.
Let's go to Preeti Chaudhary. She's the one who's been telling me UP will be tight, Rajdeep. Remember, I've come from there. I've seen enough signs of dissent. Take it away, Preeti, and tell us what's happening across Uttar Pradesh.
Well, only as of now, it does look very, very tight, down to the wire. Let's look at the 80 seats and the trends coming in on those 80 seats in the state of Uttar Pradesh. I'm standing by the ghats of Varanasi, and right now, things not looking very good where the Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned. Well, this is what it looks like. The BJP 34, the Samajwadi Party and the Alliance at 34. Even keel, BSP leading on 1 and the Congress at 1. So Congress plus 34 of the Samajwadi Party, 40. So the Alliance right now leading in the state of Uttar Pradesh. The BSP leading on just 1. The Bharatiya Janata Party on 34. So this is what it looks like right now in the state of Uttar Pradesh. Let's quickly look at vote share. We showed you the seat share. Moving on to vote share in UP. 43.5% Bharatiya Janata Party, the Samajwadi Party at 31.2%, 11.7% for the Congress, BSP at 9.2%. It's changing as I speak, but Rajdeep, look at the Congress figure there. 11.4% for the Congress, way more than even the BSP.
You know, the fact is, of course, the Congress is coming on the back of the Samajwadi Party. The story, though, is when they've come together, they came together in 2017, it didn't work. Look at how India changes. You know, nothing is static in this country. Between 2017 UP, when the UP ke ladke, as Rashid called them, was simply decimated, to 2024. there is a change that has taken place on the ground to the extent that as the election got more and more localized, the local factors that Preeti you spoke about when you were traveling through UP, many of them are coming to the fore. Paper leaks, berozgari, concerns over the way MPs from outside were brought in, or MP candidates from outside. I'm looking at a seat like Jaunpur. There you had Kripa Shankar Singh, former Mumbai Congress chief, was brought in. He's trailing at the moment. So you've got the BJP also getting a bit of a reality check this morning, and that's why the result has tightened. Yes, Shankar, you wanted to make a point.
So in the Hindi hard belt, the losses reflect actually the economic reality of unemployment and agricultural distress. Because these are rural agrarian states, there have been issues about Agniveer and other...
but you think rural distress is a big factor. Preeti, you want to turn to the state of Rajasthan, another state that you travel through.
Well, let's look at Rajasthan now. It was a clean sweep, mind you, in 2019. Rajasthan gave the BJP the maximum vote share at 57%. 2019 was concerned. Let's look at Rajasthan now. Like they say, in Hindi, kis taraf oont baithega Rajasthan pe. Take a quick look. We begin with seat share. Let's look at that. Right now, the BJP at 13, Congress 9, others at 3. The others will include Barmed, it will include RLP, which is Nagaur, and one more, which is, I think, it could include Sikar, which is all part of the India Alliance, other than Barmed seat where Ravindra Bhati is taking place. Let's look at now the vote share in the state of Rajasthan on the 25 seats. What does it look like?
What's happening in Rajasthan, Preeti, is very simple. The entire belt, and this is a story in itself. You go from eastern Rajasthan into Haryana. That a large part of it is a Jat belt of the country. That is where the BJP is taking a hit. When you go from eastern Rajasthan, you're looking at seats that border Dausa, Churu, Ganganagar, Junjunu, Sikar, Dausa, Bharatpur,
Karoli, these are the areas.
You see, when you start winning that, there is a trend that's emerging.
If you start winning east in Rajasthan, you have it in the bag because you've been able to get the castes to come together, which usually never do.
And it's also spread to Haryana. If you turn then from there into Haryana at the moment, in Haryana, look at what is happening. You're finding an election and a half. It's 6 to the India Alliance and 4 to NDA. So Haryana, eastern Rajasthan,
when I look in Haryana, Rajdeep, I will look at only the seat of... If the Congress is leading in Gurgaon, if the Congress can lead in a seat in Gurgaon, then there's trouble for the BJP in Haryana.
6 seats that the India Alliance is leading there. Sirsa, where you've got Kumari Shelja, Kurukshetra, where you've got Sushil Gupta of AAP, Ambala at the moment, Sonipat, which they expected or were hoping to win, Rohtak, where Dipinder Hooda is winning, and Gurgaon, Raj Babbar Sher at the moment. He's turning out to be Babbar Sher. And remember, this is against an MP.
I don't think he realized, Rajdeep, I don't think he realized he was going to be Babbar Sher.
Okay, Rahul Verma wants to give a sobering note.
Yes, let's not go too far on making theories at this moment. The reason being, when the EVMs open, they open from urban areas first, right? That's how polling stations are numbered. So it can't be rural distress that starts reflecting in urban areas.
No, but the trend that Haryana and Eastern Rajasthan are where India Alliance doing well.
But so I just asked somebody at the election commission how many rounds of counting had happened, and that becomes very important. So the average is about 3 or 4 rounds of counting. In some states, 6 rounds of counting have happened, and in some it's lesser, but the average is about 3 or 4.
Also tell there are at least 30-40 rounds.
At least 22 and above. So basically,
an
there is
average
plenty of constituency to go.
Viewers need to know, an average Indian constituency is about 20 lakhs. Out of 20 lakhs, let's assume 75% vote. So you've got 16, 17 lakh votes per constituency. That's a hell of a lot. Yeah. You know, at the moment, you've only done about 1 or 2 lakhs at best. You've got 14 to 15 lakhs to go. So that's why we are, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But we've got to report in real time as it is. In real time, Rahul, it appears that it's a tighter contest than the polls predict.
Jairam Ramesh has something to say at this moment. Let's listen to the Congress's media in charge.
पहले कभी नहीं हुआ है कि प्रधानमंत्री खुद अपने ही सीट में पीछे चल रहे हैं. ये तो ट्रेलर है. जो नतीजे दिखाई दे रहे हैं वाराणसी में, प्रधानमंत्री कह रहे थे ट्रेलर ट्रेलर ट्रेलर, तो आज उनके ट्रेलर दिखाई दे रहा है.
Ramesh, he's got some josh, his mojo is back.
That is quite a story, Rahul. The Prime Minister trailing. Remember, Ajay Rai contested against the Prime Minister 2014 and 19, lost. This time, as of now, he's leading. Remember, Raj Narayan, The socialist leader is remembered 50 years later for one reason. He defeated the mighty Indira Gandhi in 1977. Will Ajay Rai be turn out to be the Raj Narayan of today? As of now, it's too early to say, but he is leading at the moment. Improbable, but we've got to, I report in real time. In real time, Ajay Rai is leading the Prime Minister of the country. That is a story and a half. That is the story.
So Rajdeep,
wake up.
Even if Prime Minister wins, but their margin declines considerably, that is going to be a story.
But let me excite Rajdeep a little bit more. What if Chandrababu Naidu decides to switch and go to Congress?
He's not going to switch.
No,
I'm just asking, I'm giving you more hopes.
I have no hopes. Look, boss, I am in my, as I call, slog overs of
BJP is stuck at 240 as of now. What if things start changing with the alliance
partners? As of now, in Andhra Pradesh, just to answer your question, NDA leading in 21, the BJP is leading in a couple of them. They contested 6. Babu is leading in 19. And YSRCP is leading in 4. So Babu is having his moment as Sudhir. You remember Babu from the 90s and early 2000s when he was kingmaker.
When every time when he would come to Delhi, I mean, the red carpet would be laid out for him. All the ministers would be waiting for Chandrababu Naidu at Andhra Bhavan, which was the hub of activity. An interesting trivia. Yesterday was World Bicycle Day. The two parties with the bicycle as a symbol are doing well.
Okay, remember Andhrapreneurs. It was the age of the Andhrapreneurs. You remember that?
So Chandrababu Naidu used to reach the Prime Minister's office via Planning Commission, first allocate himself funds and then go to the PM's office.
Okay, there is another interesting candidate that has just been told, a VVIP who's trailing, Arun Govil Ram. The man who played Ram. And remember here we saw those who went to Meerut said a lot of dissatisfaction among the local BJP over Arun Govil's candidature.
That's a part of the story, but also one has to give it to candidate selection. The Samajwadi Party fielded a Jatav from the seat of Meerut and took away a lot of the Dalit votes.
Okay, let's go through the VIP candidates.
Can you go to VIP candidates if I may ask you from Maharashtra for a moment?
No, so can I just zip through in the order in which they're coming? A. Raja currently leading on the reserved seat of Nilgiri in Tamil Nadu. Abhishek Banerjee leading in Diamond Harbour in West Bengal. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary leading currently in Behrampur. Agatha Sangma trailing in Tura. Ajay Nishad of the Congress trailing in Muzaffarpur. Amit Shah leading in Gandhinagar. Akhilesh Yadav leading in Kannauj. Anand Sharma of the Congress trailing currently in Kangra. Anil Baluni leading currently in Pauri Garhwal in Uttarakhand. Anupriya Patel of the Apna Dal now leads in Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh. Anurag Thakur of the BJP leading currently in Hamirpur. Parajita Sarangi leading currently in Bhubaneswar. Arjun Ram Meghwal leading in the reserved seat of Bikaner. Arjun Munda on the reserved seat of Khunti in Jharkhand. He is currently leading. Arun Govel is trailing in Meerut. Ashok Tawar on the reserved seat, now on a BJP ticket, is trailing in Sirsa. Asuddin Owaisi leading in Hyderabad. B.Y. Raghavendra, BSY's son, leading in Shimoga. B. Sriramalu is trailing currently in Bellary. Bansuri Swaraj of the BJP leading in New Delhi. Basavraj Bomai trailing in Haveri. Bhupender Yadav in Alwar in Rajasthan is currently leading. C.R. Patil leading quite naturally in Navsari. Charanjit Singh Channi on the reserved seat of Jalandhar is currently leading. This is a traditional Congress bastion. Bhupesh Baghel in Rajnandgaon. He was complaining about EVMs and how they'd been switched. He's currently leading in Chhattisgarh's Rajnandgaon. C.N. Manjunath up against D.K. Shivkumar in D.K. Shivkumar's brother, D.K. Suresh in Bangalore rural is currently trailing. Deepender Huda in Rohtak is currently leading. Dharmendra Pradhan in Sambalpur in western Orissa is leading. Gaurav Gogoi in Jorhat in Assam is leading. Hanuman Beliwal is leading in Nagaur. Giriraj Singh in Begusarai on the BJP's ticket is leading. Gajendra Shekhawat in Jodhpur is leading. Dimple Yadav in Mainpuri is leading. In Rajgarh, Digvijay Singh now trails. Dharmender Yadav, Akhilesh's cousin in Azamgarh is leading. D.K. Suresh is leading in Bangalore rural. G. Kishan Reddy, Minister of State for Home, is leading. Harsimrat Kaur Badal now leads in Bathinda. H.D. Kumaraswamy in Mandya on a JDS ticket is leading. Hema Malini in Mathura is leading. Jagdambika Pal in Dumariaganj is trailing. Jagdish Shettar in Belgaum is leading. Jitin Prasad in Pilibhit on a BJP ticket is trailing at this moment. K.S. Ishwarappa in Shimoga is trailing. Kangana Ranaut is leading. Kanhaiya Kumar is trailing. Khani Modi is leading. K.C. Venugopal now leading. Lokit Chatterjee is leading on a BJP ticket. Hooghly Kirti Azad is leading. Kiran Rijiju, Arunachal West is leading. It is Very, very exciting, Rajdeep, this.
It is getting exciting, and I just wanted to know, to add to the excitement, can you give me a breakdown, Rahul? I think we can see it on the right of your screens, of 289 and 221 of the India Alliance. Who are the, when you say NDA 289 and when you say India 221, can you give me a breakdown?
I can do that, and since it was mentioned that the Prime Minister was trailing, I now want to mention that in Varanasi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is now leading.
Which is not surprising. We expect him to win, but margins may come down.
Mehbooba Mufti in Anantnag Rajouri is trailing on a PDP ticket. Misa Bharti is trailing in Patliputra against Ram Kirpal Yadav. Naveen Jindal in Kurukshetra at this moment is trailing in Chhindwara. Nakul Nath on that Congress bastion of Chhindwara, he's currently trailing. Nitin Gadkari is leading in Nagpur. Nityanand Rai is trailing in Udaipur. Pappu Yadav in Purnia on an independent candidate is leading. Piyush Goyal in Mumbai North is leading. Parneet Kaur in Patiala, Captain Amrinder's wife on a BJP ticket, still trailing. Prajwal Revanna is now trailing in Hassan. Prajwal Revanna is trailing in Hassan. Purushottam Rupala in Rajkot is leading. Prahlad Joshi in Dharwad, he's leading. Rahul Gandhi is leading in Wayanad. Rajiv Chandrasekhar in Thiruvananthapuram is trailing. Rajnath Singh, the defense minister, is leading in Lucknow. Raj Babbar in Gurgaon is leading. In Saran, Rajiv Pratap Rudy on a BJP ticket is trailing. Ravi Kishan in Gorakhpur is leading. Ravi Shankar Prasad at this moment in Patna Sahib is behind. Sangeeta Deo in Bolangir is leading. Sanjeev Balian in Muzaffarnagar is trailing. Shivraj Singh Chauhan in Vidisha is leading. Somnath Bharti is trailing in New Delhi. Smriti Irani trailing in Amethi. Shrikant Shinde, Eknath Shinde's son in Kalyan is trailing. Now this is interesting as well. Shrikant Shinde, the Chief Minister's own son, trailing in Kalyan.
Can you give us, Rahul, that breakdown of parties?
Okay, here it is. 290 leads for the NDA, down 53 seats from the last time. The BJP at 242, not close to 272 at this moment. We have 541 leads, only 2 seats from where we don't have leads. The BJP still quite short, at least 30 short of the majority mark. The Janata Dal United is at 7, Apna Dal is at 1, 290 leads for the NDA, down 90. The India is having a good morning. 102 leads, century for the Congress at this moment in the lead. Samajwadi Party is the story of the election, currently leading on 33. The Trinamool leading on 21. The opposition will say, see, we told you so. All these were Modi's fantasy polls just at least at this moment.
No, look, if these polls hold, if these numbers hold, it clearly shows none of the exit pollsters have got it right. And in fact, the reporters who are saying it's a tighter contest have done better place than the exit pollsters. So sometimes there's a difference between reporters and exit pollsters. As of now, if these numbers hold, I won't have to do a dance, because the dance is done only when we get our polls spot on. I'm very happy not to dance and have all the mithai that you want to serve. Both sides can send me laddu and chole bhature. But Rahul, what we are seeing in this election is clearly a change in the map of the country. What was the map of the country in the last two elections?
I can show that.
2014 and 19, BJP dominated north and west.
Okay,
now you've got this them becoming competitive.
We worked really hard on the election intelligence dashboard. And the power of the election intelligence dashboard only comes alive if it's a tight election. No matter who wins or loses, we got no skin in the game. But this is where the power of the elections come in.
Can I join you there?
Yes, yes, please do. So this
because I just want to, I think this is the story of the election.